Welcome to Toolify AI. In this video, we're going to explore how to use ChatGPT effectively. Whether you are a student, professional, business owner, or just someone curious about AI, this guide will show you practical ways to unlock the full potential of ChatGPT, so make sure to watch till the end. And don't forget to subscribe for more AI-powered tips and tools. What is ChatGPT? ChatGPT is an advanced AI language model developed by OpenAI. It can generate human-like text, answer questions, write essays, create code, draft emails, and even help you brainstorm ideas. But here's the key: using it effectively requires knowing how to give the right prompts, structuring your requests, and understanding its strengths and limitations. Think of ChatGPT as a smart assistant. If you give it vague or incomplete instructions, it will give you average results. But if you provide clear, detailed prompts, it can produce high-quality and powerful outputs. Mastering prompts. The most important skill when working with ChatGPT is prompt engineering, basically how you ask questions. Here are some strategies. 1. Be specific. Instead of saying, "Write me an essay," try write a 500-word essay about climate change, focusing on its effects on agriculture in Asia. 2. Provide context. If you want ChatGPT to act like a professional, tell it. For example, act as a career advisor and suggest high-paying jobs for computer science graduates in 2025. 3. Use step-by-step requests. Break down your query. Instead of asking, "Explain photosynthesis," say, "Explain photosynthesis as if I am 10 years old." Then give a more advanced explanation for high school level. 4. Experiment and refine. Sometimes the first output isn't perfect. Don't stop, adjust your prompt and ask again.
When to use ChatGPT. ChatGPT can be used in countless situations, but some of the most effective use cases include: for students, ChatGPT can summarize textbooks, explain tough concepts in simple terms, generate practice questions, or even help with essay outlines. Remember, it should be used as a learning assistant, not just for copying answers. For professionals, ChatGPT can draft emails, create presentations, generate reports, or brainstorm ideas for projects. For example, if you're in marketing, you can ask it to create a social media campaign plan tailored for your target audience. For business owners, you can use ChatGPT to write product descriptions, generate ad copy, create customer support scripts, or even help you plan strategies for growth. For creators, writers, YouTubers, and bloggers can use ChatGPT to generate content ideas, draft scripts, or optimize titles and descriptions for SEO. Tips for better results. Here are a few tricks to make your experience with ChatGPT even better. 1. Give examples. If you want a specific style, show it. Example: write a YouTube script in the style of a motivational speaker. 2. Set limits. Control the length. Example: summarize this article in 100 words. 3. Ask for multiple options. Instead of one answer, request, "Give me 3 different YouTube titles for this topic." 4. Role-play with ChatGPT. Tell it to act as a teacher, marketer, programmer, or coach. This changes the quality of its responses.
When you have mastered the art of giving context, the next step is structuring your prompts. ChatGPT responds best when your request is clear, organized, and step-by-step. For example, instead of write about history, say write a 200-word summary on the history of the internet, focusing on the key milestones between 1990 and 2005. This kind of instruction sets clear boundaries, which makes the answer more useful. Another important tip is iterating. Don't expect the first answer to be perfect. Treat ChatGPT like a partner. Review its response, then refine your request. For instance, you might say, "Make it simpler," or add more details on point 2. This back-and-forth style unlocks the real potential of the tool. Also, remember that ChatGPT can generate multiple formats, from scripts, summaries, and outlines to emails, ads, or even creative stories. If you use it only for one purpose, you're missing out on many opportunities. Finally, one of the most powerful but underrated features is role assignment. By telling ChatGPT to act like a teacher, act like a marketer, or act like a coding expert, you get answers tailored to that perspective. This makes your interaction more realistic and professional.
When you start assigning roles, you unlock a new dimension of productivity. But to make this even stronger, you should combine role assignment with specific goals. For example, instead of just saying act like a teacher, you can say act like a teacher who explains mathematics in a simple way for beginners. The more focused the role and goal, the more accurate the result. Another effective strategy is breaking big tasks into smaller tasks. If you ask ChatGPT to write a whole book in one go, the answer will feel too generic. But if you divide it into chapters, outlines, or even sections, the quality goes up. Think of it as working step by step with a human assistant. Don't forget about tone and style control. You can tell ChatGPT to be formal, casual, funny, or even motivational. This allows you to adapt the same content for YouTube scripts, business reports, or friendly messages depending on your needs. Finally, always make use of examples. If you show ChatGPT a sample of the tone or structure you like, it can follow that pattern. For instance, you might paste a paragraph and say, "Write in this exact style but on the topic of health." This method almost always improves the results dramatically.
Once you've mastered role assignment, goal setting, breaking tasks into steps, and controlling tone, the final step is review and refine. Never just copy-paste the first response you get. Instead, think of ChatGPT as a brainstorming partner. Ask follow-up questions, request alternatives, or say things like "make this shorter," or "give me 3 more versions." This way, the output becomes more polished with every step. Another tip is to use systematic prompts. For example, 1. First, ask ChatGPT to create an outline. 2. Then, expand each point with examples. 3. Finally, refine it into a full script, article, or video content. This workflow keeps your ideas structured and makes the final result much stronger. Most importantly, remember that ChatGPT is only as effective as the prompts you give it. The clearer, more detailed, and more specific you are, the better the answer will be. So, whether you're making YouTube videos, writing essays, building business strategies, or just learning new skills, ChatGPT can become your most powerful tool, as long as you know how to use it effectively. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out our other content for more amazing AI tips.